Right now it's 6. It is hot, extremely hot, and WCNC Charlotte is keeping you weather aware. No matter where in the region you live, the city, the mountains, by the lake, or down past the state line, you are feeling this heat.
Don't believe us? Check the numbers. Over this live look of uptown, you see the temp on the screen, 96, feels like 100. That's just disrespectful. We, of course, want to make sure that you're staying safe and weather aware in this dangerous heat. So coming up, make sure that you're sticking around for this. How to keep yourself healthy in these temps, how to cool your home efficiently without the sky-high energy bill.
Let's start out our team coverage tonight with Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. Brad, we've got record-breaking heat out there.
Yeah, we broke a record today. We've got more on the way. As you mentioned, the temperature actually has gone up in the last hour. We dropped briefly to 95. We're back to 96. But look at those readings. Everybody's in the mid to upper 90s, close to triple digits. But with the humidity, it feels a lot worse. Those heat indices are above the triple-digit range, 100 to 105. The record today was 97, set previously twice, 1945 and 1958, but we broke it today by 98 degrees, and that's the warmest we've been in Charlotte since the October of 2019. So it's been a while since we've had temperatures like that. Now, there are some storms out there. They're incredibly isolated, and that's often the case in these heat waves. You see these isolated but strong storms, bigger storms in the Midwest. We'll keep an eye on those for maybe later on this week. But look at all the heat advisories and excessive heat warnings. You can see we're under an excessive heat warning in the Charlotte area for the first time in probably about 20 years. Could not find anything in the database the last time we've been under a heat advisory. Of course, we've been hot before. We've just never have had the combination of heat and humidity like this, at least in the last 15 years. And what that means is the heat indices will be around 110 or higher. Most of the times when we've hit triple digits over the last 20 years or so, it's been a dry heat. So it's been feeling like 100 when it's 100. In this case, it's 100, but it feels like 110. That's the concern for tomorrow. So the air temperatures, again, right around 100 tomorrow, but it'll feel like 110. Coming up, we're going to talk about maybe a little bit of a break in the heat wave that could arrive just in time for the weekend.
All right, sounds good, Brad. Thank you. We want to continue our team coverage meantime. Hopefully, folks at home, you're running that air conditioning right now?
Yeah, there are a few things to keep in mind to make the most of that air and save some bucks. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre breaks it down for us tonight.
A lot of times when it gets really hot, actually, we'll keep the blackout curtains up just to, on certain rooms like his room, just to keep it as cool as we can. Sometimes we'll just keep the blinds closed.
The summer heat is here and folks are looking for ways to keep their homes cool. And for air conditioning businesses, the hotter it gets, the busier it gets.
One of the most important things you can do for your air conditioner, it's just like a car. You got to maintain it.
That's Mac Presley, a service technician with Sky Air Conditioning and Heating. He recommends getting your HVAC unit serviced at least twice a year.
Not only is it going to make sure that it's going to be in its best shape and work better, you're going to reduce your electric bills through cleanings of the outdoor coils and the indoor coils, as well as you're going to avoid costly breakdowns and repairs.
Now, one thing you can do to make sure your HVAC unit is working as efficiently as possible is by changing your filters at least every 3 months. Presley says once you have a comfortable temperature, set it and forget it to keep your AC from overworking.
I keep it at a certain level, and that's 72. Because the electricity and everything, it's hot, and it's going to get even hotter, 100 degrees and all of that. So I monitor it that way, but I also have ceiling fans, and I also have the floor, the upright fan as well.
And don't forget the outdoor unit. It needs to stay clear of debris.
You want to make sure that you don't let weeds and vines actually grow into the air conditioner. It's going to restrict the airflow. It's not going to let this air conditioner actually breathe and do its job.
Be sure to check for drafts. Seal your doors and windows to keep that cool air in and stop money from flowing out. Jesse Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.
Good tips there. Okay, so we talked about keeping your home cool. Now we want to talk about keeping yourself cool if by chance you have to go outside. Maybe you work outside, or maybe you just have a very pressing need that you need to be outside in these temperatures. It's so crucial to keep yourself hydrated in this dangerous heat. So we have some guidance to share from the CDC about being safe. So first, start early. You want to hydrate before you go outside to work or whatever it is you're doing. You want to get that head start because if you start your day dehydrated, you might not be able to catch up as the day goes on. Also, while you're outside, probably not a big surprise here, but you continue to drink. But drink before you actually feel thirsty. That's because by the time you get thirsty and you have that sensation, you're already behind and you could be on the way to heat exhaustion. So you might want to maybe start here with 1 cup or 8 ounces of water every 15 to 20 minutes. That's about 3/4 to a whole quart of water per hour. And then hydrating in small amounts frequently, more effective than drinking a lot of water all at once. Your hydration should continue after you work too, so you can replace what you might have lost through sweat. And so, as we mentioned, the sooner you get started on that, the less strain you're placing on your body. Don't forget to listen to your body too throughout the day. Be proactive. Be proactive with drinking that water. Don't let it sneak up on you.
Drinking water so important, and several other ways to keep your body cool this week too. You can go to the splash pads and community pools. We've counted at least 11 open across our area. There's also 9 spray grounds open in Mecklenburg County. We have those locations on our website. Also, Mecklenburg County has teamed up with Roof Above to provide cooling stations for anyone experiencing homelessness. That is at the Day Services Center on North College Street in Uptown. We have those hours of operation on our website and app, along with several other suggestions on how to beat the heat. Again, we want to remind everyone to stay weather aware and stay safe.